Expand opportunity. I'm taking a bold action to reform the federal workforce today. I'll sign an executive order that directs the federal government to replace outdated and really outdated, it's called degree-based hiring, with skill-based hiring. So we want it based on skill. The federal government will no longer be narrowly focused on where you went to school, but the skills and the talents that you bring to the job. We want that skill to be there. We want it based on merit. We've looked at merit for a long time, and we've been able to get that done. And today's signing is a very, very important one. We sign, and this is a big deal. Congratulations to everybody in the room. This means a lot. Okay, we'll do that for Maryland. We'll take this. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, that's very good. We have pens for everybody. Hey, honey. All right, phase two.
Trying to negotiate trade deals to raise wages and environmental standards in other countries so that they're not undercutting us. But frankly, part of it's had to do with automation. You go into an auto factory today that used to have 10,000 people, and now they've got 1,000 people making the same number of cars or more. And so what that means is, even though we're making the same amount of stuff in our manufacturing sector, we're employing fewer people.
Drivers. Let me put it this way. If your job consists of driving any type of machinery, automobile or vehicle, you're gonna be out of a job soon. Taxi drivers, bus drivers, truck drivers, Uber drivers, and delivery drivers are all on the verge of complete automation. In the US alone, there are 15.5 million trucks and 2 million tractor trailers on the road, with the trucking industry employing 14 million people, out of which 10 million are drivers. These are the people who are going to be pushed out first, because a self-driving truck doesn't need to stop for rest, is attentive to the road 24/7, and we already have the technology. Believe it or not, this is already backed by the government in Germany, and they're betting hard on self-driving trucks. If you've watched our Tesla video, you know that the next generation of Tesla cars will be 100% autonomous. Elon Musk himself agrees that it will take us 1 to 2 years to get the tech right, and then 3 more to get the government to approve it. All major car manufacturers are headed towards electric and self-driving cars, and those who won't will be left behind. Number 9. Bank tellers. I'm sad to say this, as the lady at our bank has always been so nice to me, but we're not going to the bank for social interaction. To be honest, we don't go to the bank anymore, or very rarely when a visit is really needed. Otherwise, we check out our balance on our smartphones. Even the people on our payroll get their money delivered to their accounts automatically, without the need for us to manually and physically fill in a form with their details. If you want to grab cash, you go to an ATM. You can open a bank account to most banks in the world online, and only if you're looking for specialized services, you might need to meet in person. And even then, you might get the job done with a video call. Dispatchers. I know you're probably thinking of the days when someone had to manually connect you to a different line in order to talk to someone, but an astonishingly high number of people are still working as dispatchers today. The role of the dispatcher is to coordinate the field operators, so things run smoothly for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're a firefighter dispatcher, working with planes, the police, or ambulances. We already have technology that is massively outperforming you at your job, and we're now figuring out just the final touches on what is the best way to deploy that technology. Remember only 5 years ago when you had to call someone and ask for a cab? How do you ask for an Uber or a Lyft today?
Friends in Silicon Valley and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on and on.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher, and guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread on social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who donated to the Patreon, much love. Cash App, much love. Those who purchased the book, Cryptoteacher NWO book, thanks a lot. Guys, make sure we're getting that NWO book out, because this is very important. As you can see in those videos, first topic, I normally talk about Bitcoin, but I'm going to talk about this because this is, of course, a serious moment here. Now, we had Trump sign an executive order. Now, this doesn't have to go through Congress or anything like that. This is an executive order to put skills over top of college, guys. They're changing the whole, this is a paradigm shift. They are turning us back to what we used to be. Of course, that was manufacturing, but it's just going to be in a different way. They're still going to need workers. But these easy jobs that we had, those six-figure easy jobs, they're going to be gone. Just like you said, lawyers, accountants, they're gone. Guys, we have to understand that we thinking that this is 10, 15 years down the road. No. Remember that you only need one event to change the course of history. Remember what the NWO believes. Never ever let a crisis go to waste, because you can do things then that you've never been able to do. So guys, the fact is that these college students are spending all this money, and I did plenty of videos on this about billionaires over and over and over again saying that college is a waste of money. They don't need college. Now we're going to move into skills. And Obama's last State of the Union speech, he stated that we needed more skilled workers in the economy that we're going to be moving over to. So guys, remember that all presidents have a mission, but they all be on the same, the same plan. Remember, everything is planned out. But as you can see in those videos, they already have this technology sitting in the back. It's just how they're going to roll it out. That's it. They already have the technology sitting in the back, but they have to slowly put it on you. That's the reason why constantly in movies you see all of this technology, so therefore when you see it, it's not a big deal. So we have to wake up to this, guys. It's coming, and just like I said, it's fast forward. They already have this technology sitting in the back. So I just wanted to make sure I touch on that, because this is very, very important that we get our families back into understanding finances. I understand all the entertainment. Well, really no entertainment going on right now, but I understand all the distractions that happen. But guys, we have to get ourselves back focused, because believe me, when they pull that or push that button, all this automation start and you out of work if you're working. And the fact is that even with technology, that even puts the people that are self-employed at a bad position. So we have to just make sure that we understand what's ahead of us. So therefore we start investing in those situations. So we know if automation is coming, what we're going to do. We're going to start investing in automation. We're going to beat everybody else to the punch, because the masses are just going to sit there and think that they're not going to be affected, and that makes no sense, but they're still going to think that. But they're going to be working those jobs that nobody wants to work. The only thing you have to do is look at China. They're just switching places, moving us to the way China lives now, and then moving China to the way we live now. They've already done the Rich Asians, the movie. Believe me, it's coming. Believe me, guys, it is coming. They're still going to need workers. The fact is that you're going to be doing the labor for all these Amazon. That's why Amazon had all these warehouses and created that patent for that wristband to buzz you back to work, because you're going to be making products for China instead of China making products for you. But guys, we want to get into Bitcoin. Now, of course, Bitcoin took a lift up. Why? Of course, we saw the stock market take a lift up. Why? Because we know we got that big check from the repo market. But the fact is that, guys, this summer we're going to start seeing ourselves keep moving up, keep moving up. So now my videos are going to be more directed to what we need to get invested in. You know, the different cryptos, different blockchains, DeFi. So that's what I'm going to focus my videos on going forward. Now, of course, we had Coinbase link up with Deutsche, Etra, and now I did a video on that last month. That's German's second biggest stock exchange. They're going to be the custody for them. So, guys, remember, everything is linked up together, guys. It's all linked up together. And, of course, I did a video on the Wall Street Sheriff that has $190 million Bitcoin fund. We had $1 billion worth of Bitcoin get moved. And then also we have Israeli tech create an undo button for Bitcoin transactions. And guys, if you know anything about, you know, Israel's technology is out of this world. So that's another place. That's actually, Israeli technology is actually better than 10 times better than Silicon Valley. And they're always secretly funded, of course, by us. But guys, we also have in world news, which is big news, we had Iran issue a arrest warrant for Trump, and then of course the others that were attached to killing Soleimani. So guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and WO book. If you're new to cryptos, you have Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Also your stocks, your chip stocks, your cobalt, your banking, your gaming stocks. Also, since everybody's sitting at home, don't forget about those stocks. Also the biotech stocks for the C word. Also, since everybody's sitting at home getting free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and y'all have a wonderful day.